My people, let's set the record straight on what President Trump just said about Somalia.
Somalian, look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other.
Somalia isn't a nation? As a matter of fact, Somalia is one of the oldest nations in the world and has existed for, get this, over 2,000 years. They've built major trade empires across the Indian Ocean, developed one of Africa's oldest systems of law, and rebuilt entire economies without a central government. That's not failure. That's resilience, sophistication, and global impact.
These Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country.
No, they've actually poured billions into the U.S. economy. The Somali diaspora has rebuilt education systems, businesses, and local economies from Minneapolis to Columbus. In Minnesota alone, Somali-owned businesses generate over $200 million in economic activity every year. The community has some of the highest rates of small business creation among immigrant groups. They fill critical workforce gaps in healthcare, transportation, logistics, and public service.
They have destroyed Minnesota.
Destroy Minnesota? No, they're actually the economic engine of Minnesota. Minnesota's Somali population has revitalized entire neighborhoods. Towns that were once declining corridors now have thriving hubs led by Somali businesses, restaurants, markets, and transport companies. The state's East African population contributes over $1.5 billion annually to Minnesota's economy.
And all they do is complain, complain, complain.
My people, civil participation is not complaining, it's patriotism. Minnesota has some of the highest voter participation rates among East African immigrants. Somali Americans serve as teachers, police officers, nurses, entrepreneurs, city council members, and yes, members of Congress.
They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, and she's a disaster. She should not be, and her friends shouldn't be allowed. Frankly, they shouldn't even be allowed to be congresspeople.
Now, you may not agree with every politician. That's democracy. But Ilhan Omar is the first African-born, first Somali American, and one of the first Muslim women ever elected to the U.S. Congress. That's not a threat. That's the American story. So, my people, when they say Somali Americans are destroying America, show them the receipts. Share this video to let someone know this is a community that works, builds, votes, serves, prays, dreams, innovates, and contributes far more than they are ever given credit for.